Hello, this is Carolyn at Carolyn's Paper Therapy, and I'm here today to share with you prompts 6 through 12 in the Junk Journal January 2025 collaboration. This is hosted by Meg Journals, and if you are not familiar with it and you want to get this list here, you can go to Meg Journals on YouTube and find a link to this page. So today we're going to cover embossed, tuck spot, antique, hidden, trim, magazine, and overlap. And this covers from Monday through tomorrow, last Monday through tomorrow. And what I had to do was sit down in a couple days and do all of these because, number one, I like to do several at a time, but our internet and everything was down, so I didn't have any Wi-Fi, so I couldn't print the pages that I wanted to use. I'm using all the papers from Ink and Page Designs, and I'll put a link on over to their page. You join their newsletter, and then you can get these free digitals. And there are quite a few, and I'm using primarily these. Every now and then there's a little something else I pick out, but I'm using primarily these throughout this journal, just for the fun of participating in what she is doing with this kit. So we've already done a video on 1 through 5, and I'll just flip through those real fast, and then I'll start showing you 6 through 12 and explain each page to you. This is the journal so far, and we have 31 days, and so we're not quite halfway through, and it's getting pretty fat, even though I'm trying to keep it as thin as possible, but that doesn't bother me. I will reinforce this spine, and we'll be good. I have some charms here that aren't cooperating just a minute. There we go. Okay, so this is the cover. This was prompt 1, which is cover. And my covers are my favorite part, but on this journal, I'm kind of having fun with each page. And so number 1 covers the inside front cover also, with our little library card. Number 2 is envelope, and this is an envelope that flips out. And number 3 was tickets, and I have tickets in the pockets and ticket trim here, and some pages, and I also have a list of our prompts in here so that whoever might receive this journal, or if I even keep it, I'll have these prompts to look at. And this one was outline, and I have drawn some little flowers here and outlined them. I see the frame as an outline, and I did some stitching with my Sharpie pen to outline that picture there. This is a pocket. And on this page was depth, and I created a garden scene where you're in the house, looking out the window, through the garden gate, down the path, and to the flowers. Okay, now we're to the, I haven't fastened this together yet, so I plan to do that when I finish. It makes it easier to work on. Let me make sure I'm in frame here. There we go. Okay, number 6 was embossed. So I had some embossing folders that I sent through my die cut machine, and embossed these 2 papers here, and then I rubbed over it with my ink from my ink pad there to accentuate the designs. So I've made a pocket here out of one of the papers. I think it's out of one of the journal cards. And trimmed it with lace. I like the writing in the background. Some flowers. I use this as, this could have been a tuck spot, but I didn't use it that way. This is all glued together. A stamp, and this little piece tore off of here, so I accented there. And on our tag that's in the pocket, I actually embossed with embossing powder this beautiful flower. And I did not show how I do that, but what happens is you have embossing powder, which is a real thin powder that when it's heated up, it solidifies and turns to whatever color, like this one is gold. I use this pen, which is a special pen for outlining, and I just drew all around the edge here and laid this on a piece of paper and sprinkled on all that embossing powder and then tapped it off and put it back in the jar. Then I brought over my embossing tool, which is kind of like a hot gun. It's a hot air gun, and you just hold it over there until that melts and makes the beautiful color. I think I have some pink and green and silver and iridescent, and I chose the gold here. This little pull tab is just a piece of washi tape. So that is day 6 embossed. And I carried the embossing across to page 7. What I did here was take one of the tags and tore it along the edge to make a pocket. And I can see I need to glue that down a little bit. But I have done the same gold embossing on the wings of the butterfly and added some pearls. And inside the pocket, I have, I can't stand to have a door that doesn't open. So this tag here has a door that opens, and it says Believe, and there's a garden behind. And all I did was take my cutting tool and cut that door out and hinged it back, and then glued a piece of one of our cards that had the flowers on it behind. Still able to write on the back. And the other tag in there is one of the tags from the kit and another piece of embossed. It's a butterfly. And I just ripped around it and inked. This corner here is supposed to be glued down, so I'm going to have to go back and glue this down. I used this corner here for a tuck spot. I forgot to mention number 7 is tuck spot. So this is a tuck spot made from a tag. This is a tuck spot made from the corner embossing that I did, the same as this one over here. I used some cheesecloth. This is coffee dyed cheesecloth, the flower from the kit, Creativity Blooms, and then I have a tag with an embossed piece of the embossed paper as a pull tab. Okay, number 8 is antique. And I went looking for something I could use as antique, maybe some pictures or something, and I ran across the cutest card that I received, that I saved, and I thought this would be perfect for the antique page. So I took the cover off the card and made it into a pocket. And it says, "Your special bedtime birthday. A long, long time ago, but not too very far away, you were born." And then inside, I put the rest of the card that says, "And now you're old," the end. I thought that was kind of a funny thing to put in here, plus it represents antique. On the pocket, I've used some lace, and old script and a piece of our embossed paper, flower, pearls, and antique lace. I think all that signifies antique in the coloring and in the design. And I don't know anyone who doesn't remember a grandmother who wore her pearls. So that's why I put the pearls on there. And inside the pocket is this here that I just showed you. And I trimmed it with some of our embossed paper. And while I had the embossing out, I just went ahead and did some extra. And then this is another piece of this script right here. And the number 8, which is antique. And then I think a bookshelf, let's see, a bookshelf lined with books is usually has some antique books in it. So that's why I chose that to put in this pocket. And across the page here is number 9, which is hidden. And what I did that was hidden on this page is a hidden paper clip. And it's holding a couple of little, a postcard and a little receipt in there. And this just clips over the top of the page. It's decorated on the front and the back with antique lace and our pretty script. And this just has a hidden paper clip inside. And at the end of this video, I show how I did this. I figured that most of you knew how to do a hidden paper clip. If you don't, go all the way to the end and it'll be there. So this just clips on this page and it will hold whatever you want it to hold. I just stuck these 2 little pieces in there. And on the bottom down here is a pocket made with the bottom part of the inside of this card so that everything coordinates on the page. And inside this pocket, I have an antique tea set. And I have this pretty card with January as a tab. And I have this card that I used a corner punch that I have that has several different designs. Sometimes I do that and it messes up. It's really kind of hard to use, but isn't that beautiful? And that gives it the kind of an antique, hanky kind of look with the decorated corners. Again, we have our antique books, some washi tape down the side that's from a newspaper. Some more of our cheesecloth, the writing from this same piece here, and the antique books that were on the bookshelf on the other side, and One Day at a Time. Okay, now we're going to number 10. I forgot to tell you, I lost my number 6. I punched out the corner, the circle, and then when I turned on the dryer to blow this to heat it up, it went somewhere and I couldn't find it. So I took one of the blanks and made my number 6. Okay, we're ready for number 10, which is trim. And this is some antique lace trim that I had and some other trim. And so I thought that was appropriate on this page with the antique floral design. One of the flowers from the kit and the number 10. And I had a die cut that cut out several different beautiful words. And while I was looking for my things that I had pulled out of magazines, I found this and I thought, Believe in Your Dreams would look pretty on this page. So this page is trim. And this is the hidden paper clip, so something could be tucked up there, a picture or anything that you would want to tuck up in there. And over here, I'm going to have to redo this paper clip, but it clips something closed on the other side, and I need to get charms that hang the other way, so I'm going to redo that, but I've got some butterflies on there. This is holding closed what I have on the other side. Okay, also, when I was looking for my magazines, which I couldn't find, my magazine things that I had pulled out, which I couldn't find, I ran across this little girl, and I printed her out a long time ago. She's been too big for anything that I wanted to do, and I thought, isn't she cute? And she looks like, you know, from antique period of time. So we're still kind of looking at antique with the lace and all that. So this page is magazine. So what I did, I decided to use her, and then I thought, what could I put behind her? Well, I have some script paper back here that I ended up covering up, but you can see a little bit of it, and I just kind of ripped it. And then I went and got a magazine out of my pile, and I found this antique, beautiful chair with a needlepoint pillow in it, which is something like I would love to have at my house. I love antiques. And I thought, well, that would make a setting like a room for her to be standing in with her flowers. So this is my magazine page. And I just ripped out the portion that I wanted, inked around it, and put it in behind her. I went to use some ribbon, but I didn't want it thick like a bow, so I just did this little piece here. I used the words "Make Art" and the number 11, which is magazine. And over on this other side, now I'm to this is the still the first half, less than the first half of the book, so I'll have to put a couple more pages in here. I use this paper clip to hold this closed, and I need to fix it somehow. I need to either put these on little rings so they hang right or something, but this holds together the prompt number 12, which is overlap. And what I did was take some of the small journal cards, and I overlapped them to make them so that they flip up. And I've forgotten what this is called, waterfall, I think. And I just made 4 of the cards into a waterfall, which is the overlap. They each overlap the other. And there's writing space at the top all the way down, and the bottom on this one. So this paper clip is meant to hold this together, but I'm going to fix it. I need something different. Okay, and to finish out this page with the overlap, I used one of the butterflies from the kit, and I used my stickles on here to make it glittery. A little piece of washi tape with some antique writing and roses on it. Some old lace that I have. This is a portion of one of the journal cards that I just cut out to go across here. I cut out this heart off of one of the journal cards, and "Make Your Mark" is one of the words from the kit. So we're up to number 12, and this takes us through Sunday. And then on Monday, the ink and page lady, Debbie, will release another packet of papers that we can use. If you want to use her papers, they're free. You just sign up for her newsletter, and then you get access to the free pages. And I've enjoyed this. I have all kinds of purchased digitals that I could have used, but I thought, well, I'll just kind of focus on what she was giving free and do the whole process using her papers. So again, that's Ink and Page Designs. We've had some snow here. I don't even know. We had ice first and then snow. And I have a standard poodle. His name is Biscuit, and we've had some fun times in the snow. If it weren't for him, I wouldn't get out at all, but I take him out 4 times a day. So the ice was challenging. I was about ready to not know what to do, but I got through that, and then it snowed on top of it, so everything is fine. I can walk in the snow. We got probably 4 inches on top of the ice. And I'm going to put a picture of him at the end, because he's, along with the journals that I make and the music that I play and my beautiful Biscuit, all that has given me great comfort and peace after several years of kind of hard times. And so I always try to focus on the positive, but it helps to have him. He keeps me laughing, keeps me active, and is just the sweetest dog ever. So I want to show a picture of him. I used to put one of him at the very end of every video, and I may start doing that again because he is everything to me and has really saved my life and given me what little sanity that I have. So remember, every day's a gift, and focus on the joy in each day. I saw a saying that said, whether you like the snow or don't like the snow, there's still going to be the same amount of snow out there. So you might as well like it for what it's good. Looking at it, it's beautiful. Walking in it if you can. It gives a lot of peace to see the snow falling and to go outside and hear the silence. So no matter what life throws at us, if we can look for the positives in it, they're always there. It's just sometimes hard to focus on that and focus on the positives, and your life will be better. So I'm working on 2 projects at once. I'll be back in a week with this one, and I'm working on a faith journal folio for some friends that I'll probably have a video on it next. So stay tuned and come on back to my page and enjoy. I have 300 videos on there, so if you are looking for other ideas that I've shared, just thumb through, pull up my page, and then thumb through the videos and see if there's something interesting to watch. I've had a ball with this for about 2 years, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. So thanks for watching, and I'll be back before you know it. See you soon. For the number 9 prompt, hidden, I was going to make a hidden paper clip. So I know most of you may know how to do this, but I just wanted to do this as part of the video because I'm not doing a tutorial through the whole thing. So I've just selected my elements here to use, and I folded this in half, and I'll put my paper clip right in the center. And then this part here will fit over here. So I'm going to use my glue stick and put a bunch of glue on here. Put a little extra here around the clip so it'll stay put. And the rest will be on here. This just fits over the top like this. Mash it down. Okay, so our paper clip is hidden in there, and this will be able to go over the page. I went to decorate it a little bit. So let's see. I need my glue gun to heat up, of course. Let's see here. I think I could go ahead and glue these on. And then we'll glue on the little trim. I'm trying not to put anything too thick in this journal. I may end up having to make 2 journals. But I am using this lace because it's real delicate lace. So I want to decorate both sides of this because this will show from the front and the back. And the way this works is, this is a little pocket I'm going to have, and I may clip it right on the pocket, or I may put it on the top of the page, but it just clips on like this. No, I'll put it at the top of the page. And then you can slide in, tuck things in underneath on both sides. And I guess I need to show you how I'm going to put on the lace, because that's a really easy thing. I'll go ahead and do it off camera, but this lace here is just going to go on the bottom on each side. So that's my hidden paper clip, and it's for number 9 page hidden. That's it for now.